So God bless you. Thank you for joining me. That is not drones flying overhead. It is just the lights. I apologize when it's dark out. It just looks like this when I am recording in this location. One of the things that you won't find here is anything fancy. Probably my videos would be better, and this would look better certainly if I used some sort of program and had fancy graphics, but I don't. Maybe at some point I will, but I really think that the Word of God should be sufficient enough, and I'm not criticizing anyone that does use those. It's just that for me at this particular point, I haven't felt the need or the desire to start something like that. Maybe at some point I will. Okay, May 14th, 1948, what is that? That is the day that Israel became a nation. You know that Israel became a nation in a day. This is something I've just wanted to share, and I'm not saying this means anything. It's just a thought that I've had rolling around in my head with the marbles and the cobwebs that I have wanted to share for just a little bit of time with you. So when we get to the book of Isaiah, so much of the Bible is all about Israel. And in Isaiah 66 verse 8, it talks about a nation being born at once. It says this, "Who has heard such things? Who has seen such things? Shall the earth be made to give birth in one day, or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion was in labor, she gave birth to her children." So I wanted to share that because with so much of the Bible being about Israel and the fact that Israel was created in a day, the passage is certainly interesting. Now, I want to go over to Psalm 90, verse 10, speaking about a length of time. It says, "The days of our lives are 70 years, and if by reason of strength, they are 80 years. Yet their boast is only labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away." Okay, I am not saying that the nation of Israel is only going to be around 70 or 80 years. That's not what I'm saying. Clearly, it couldn't be around 70 because that time has already passed. But we certainly know that people are trying to destroy them constantly. So the reason I wanted to bring this up is if we take 1948 and we go forward 70 years, 2018 that has passed. If we take 1948 and we go forward 80 years, that brings us to 2028. Now, some people think that the tribulation is 7 years. I think most people think that. I sort of wonder if it isn't 3.5, and I've talked about it before in videos, but that's not the point of this. I'm using 7 because that's what most people think, and that's what I'm using for this particular thing that I want to show you. So let's just say, for example, that the tribulation was 7 years. So if we use the 70 years, we get to 2018. If we subtract 7, we get to 2011. If we use the 80 years, we get to 2028. If we subtract 7, we get to 2021. And certainly we have been in the midst of the time frame for the 80-year cycle. The 70-year cycle has passed, so it couldn't be that. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is that it's interesting if you look at the sequence of events and the things that have to happen. And if it was an 80-year time frame before the Lord returned, and if we did have a 7-year tribulation period with the latter portion being more severe, we're sort of, in that. I'm not saying we're in the tribulation. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just giving you some math, just something for you to think about. I would never say that we were in the tribulation. I absolutely would never say that. Just the time frame is interesting. That's all. And you know me, I often say that things in the Bible are interesting. And I think this is as well. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.